right.
How hard was that?
So,
How hard was that to make that call?
yeah, let's go ahead and just talk about this real quick. So, Chief and Brent Self both. I consider them friends. I would do anything for them. Give them the shirt off my back. And to make that call against both of them, look, I mean, it ain't something I wanted to do, but I'm trying to stay consistent. I'm trying to make the right call, the fair call every time. It wasn't the popular call, but you know what? That's racing. Let's talk about the tire crack. So I keep seeing people saying, well, the tire wasn't moving forward. It wasn't moving forward. Okay. We're about to get into something that, people talking about, well, the car wasn't moving forward or the tire wasn't moving forward. That is such a subjective, opinionated thing. Like I can look at something and say, well, I think it's rolling forward. And the next person say, well, I think it's not rolling forward. The tire crack, which by the way, was put out there in the very first driver's meeting, it was made clear as day. If that tire wrinkles, moves, I don't care what it does, before the light's on, you lose. All the racers knew about it. All the racers signed up for it. All the racers were okay for it. Dave, you can be my witness on that. So this was no hidden trickery. And for those people that say the tire crack, a wrinkle is not a jump, clearly, here's my thinking on it. If the tire is showing any type of movement, then that driver has let off his trans brake. He's let off his trans brake, which means he has already decided it's time to go. And if that tire is wrinkling and the light's not on, then he has let off that button before the light was on. So I don't care where you're from or where you're at in street racing, that's a jump. At the track, it's different. All these people saying, oh, well, I've seen tires move plenty before, the green light comes on. Well, look, now we're getting into something called rollout, and tracks have a certain amount of distance before you turn a beam off that will tell you that you red lit. We don't have that luxury on the street. So to make it black and white, this is, again, black and white. If that tire wrinkles or does anything before the light is on, you jumped. Period. End of story. There's no more subjective, well, the car wasn't moving forward, the tire wasn't rolling forward. Like, dude, we're not getting into that argument. It's pretty simple. Tire wrinkles, tire moves, you're done. And all the racers knew about it. They all said okay, and they were all cool with it. So for those that want to burn me at the stake on the internet, that's fine. Y'all can do it. Those racers that jumped took the gamble, and it bit them. All right? I hate to say it. They're both friends of mine, but that's racing. So if y'all don't like it, I'm sorry to hear it. But you know what? I tell you what, y'all can hold the cash days, and I'll show up to it, and I'll race by your rules. And if it's the car moving, then we'll have that argument when it happens. So my rule
that comment that just rolled by.
You're done. What's that?
That comment just rolled by. It says your sandbox, so it was your call.
That's right. And it ain't to screw nobody over at all. I'm trying to run a fair race. Do you think that it was the best call, for Discovery or Pilgrim to have Big Chief go out on a red light? Absolutely not. Like this should more than tell you that this show is not scripted at all. At all. I mean, dude. Well, I'm not even gonna cover that topic no more. But I'm trying to run a straight race here. So for those armchair quarterbacks at home that think y'all can do it better, send me the invite. I'll come to your cash days and I'll race it. And I think Dave will too, as long as the money's there, right?
Me too.
Yeah. See, he's on board. Yeah.